Welcome back to Late Afternoon with Zubaira. Our first guest today is a stand-up comedian, and he's a writer for Patriot Act with Hassan Minhaj. Please give a round of applause for Mas Perricone.
Hello. How's it going? Thank you so much for having me.
Did I pronounce your last name correctly?
I actually have forgotten how you pronounce it. How do you pronounce it?
Perricone.
Perricone, but Perricone's fine. It's,
okay. Yes,
yeah.
Because you're Italian.
I am half Italian, yeah.
So,
are you also half Italian? Or is that...
I'm not,
okay, cool.
unfortunately. It's strange. I always thought that I was related to Joe Pesci. So why don't you tell us how you got started in stand-up?
I've just been into it for a long time. My dad is like a huge stand-up fan, and like he would do that thing where he'd talk to comedy club managers and be like, hey, my son's like 11, but can he come in anyway? And so I got to see a lot of like good comedy through that, and he would always play albums and stuff, and then I went to NYU because it was so close to like all the stand-up stuff.
All of the stand-up,
yeah.
What's your favorite episode of Patriot Act?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
What is Patriot? No,
Well, actually, maybe we should talk about that. Patriot Act is a show on Netflix.
Yes.
Hosted by Hassan Minhaj, the comedian.
Yes.
For anybody who doesn't know.
Confirmed.
And he talks about a lot of issues in the world.
Yeah.
Like recently he talked about fast fashion.
That's true, he did.
Which now I don't wear clothes anymore. Thank you.
Same. That's why we're both naked. It's because of the show. No, it's funny. I feel very like. I don't know if this makes sense. It feels weird to think of the show as a show where I could even have favorite episodes because I feel very. It just feels like work. Like I was there from the very beginning when it started, and like I feel very close to it in that way, and it feels very tied up in just my day-to-day life. That like.
Yeah.
It's funny, like I live with my cousin, and he'll be like flipping through Netflix sometimes, and like the preview will just come up, and I'll be like, oh fuck, that's right, this is a show. It feels more like an office. Like it's funny that anyone watches it because it's
corporations work.
Yeah, or just like as when people are like, I love Patriot Act. It's like, oh yeah, that's not just an office that I go to. That's what it feels like. It's like, oh, it's just an office. They have a coffee machine.
And then you look at Hassan, and you're like, you're just a coworker.
Yeah, totally.
And you see him like on TV, and you're like, why is my coworker on TV?
Yeah, it's funny. I feel like people, I don't know, looking at it from the outside when I was in college and stuff, I always thought like, oh, it'd be so cool to like write for TV or to be on TV, and like how amazing that would be and how cool it would seem. And honestly, doing it and being close to it makes TV just seem less cool. Where it's like,
Really?
Yes, in a way, I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I do get it. Because I did, like, I've seen like the offices of like NBC and like ABC and stuff, and you're just like, this is all gray and blue.
It's all gray and blue. Yeah.
It's like, this looks like a prison. Almost.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Why are we here? Yeah, they do really take the glamour out of all of it. Like, it's
There's no
only
glamour.
on the set that there is any type of glamour.
Yeah, even
once you go into the offices, you're like cubicles
Totally.
and offices the same
That's
as
such a
any
good point.
other.
Yeah, I mean, you just like, even on the set, you just look to the side a little bit, and there are all these wires, and it's like, okay, well, this isn't cool. This is.
Well, okay, so we're trying to encourage people to do other jobs.
Don't do other jobs. Just be a doctor or whatever your parents want you to be. It'll be great. No, it's fun. It's good. It's great.
The surgery room is so much more exciting.
I don't even understand how people be doctors. It's so crazy to me. I could never do that. I have so much respect for that. It's amazing that, like, I don't know, like, I just love doctors.
Every now and then, I'm just like, I should take the MCAT.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? You've never done science in your life. Your friend Ismail was supposed to be here today. Your coworker was supposed to be here today, and he didn't show up.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Did he tell you he wasn't going to show up?
So I DM'd him because I was like, congratulations on your marriage.
So silly.
But also, are you coming today? And he was like, thanks. No, I don't think I'm going to make it.
That's so funny.
So I was like, oh my God, no, please don't come. It's okay.
What, is he busy with his marriage? Like, what is not a time-consuming thing?
I was just like, are you
That's not
on
an
your
excuse to not be.
honeymoon?
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I was scared. I saw the picture and I was just like, is this real? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, we were supposed to have him here today.
Yeah.
And we were gonna ask you like Who's your favorite? Who's Hassan Minhaj's favorite? I know who my favorite is now.
Oh no, of course. I mean, I think that's an interesting question. I don't know. I think I don't have an answer to that.
Does he ever do you think that there are subtle hints of who could be his favorite among the two of you?
I think if there were, I wouldn't be able to say anything. But there probably are, and I don't even know.
It's all right.
This is a discussion me and Ismail have never had
You know
before.
how parents are just like, no, I love you all the same.
Yeah,
And then,
he's never said that to us. I think it would be weird if he did, honestly.
That would be
like,
weird.
You love us?
That
What?
would be a violation.
Yeah, we're at work. Yeah.
That would honestly, it would tell you to go to, I don't know, 911 or something.
If I called the police, if I called the police and said that,
My boss is being weird.
Hassan Minhaj just said he loved me. Please send somebody.
Last question.
Right.
Do you care about women?
No. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, I don't know.
Do you care about Bengali women?
Also, no. I'm sorry. And I will not expand on that.
Okay,
No.
that's fair.
And feel free to totally cut that where it's just me saying I don't care about women. I'm totally fine with that. Give it no context.
Yeah, fair. Okay. This is just a propaganda to get you fired. Do you care about Bengali women living in the Bronx?
Those I do care about, yeah. Specifically.
Okay, that's fair.
I care about one type of women. It's very specific.
Bengali women living in the Bronx. So when we come back, we're going to talk to our next guest. She is the executive director and co-founder of LOL NYC. So let's hear it one more time for Moss.
Thank you for
so much
having me. This is very fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is great.